Hello Virgo, welcome to your mid-December reading, your holiday reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Let's take a look, Virgo. Starting with the card of Nuit. Now, of course, it means night. So the energy around this is of mystery, but also expansion. So mystery, of course, is a natural part of life. And it's fine not to know every detail before proceeding. So there's an energy around you, Virgo, of needing to have all the answers before you do something. Now, of course, that's just not how life works. So there's a feeling here of comfort. Finding comfort around you right now. It could be a friend, a family member, someone who is showing you great compassion and care and listening to you. We have the card of She Who Listens, and this is Hannah. Now, Hannah, by definition in Hebrew, speaks to compassion, really. So there's a compassionate energy towards you, or you are showing this to someone else, Virgo. Resilience speaks of mistakes, overcoming struggles. So it seems like there's an energy around here of perhaps going through a darker time, struggling, maybe that dark night of the soul energy, but being able to come out the other side with the help. There's someone around you who is showing you comfort or support, Virgo, or vice versa. You could be providing this to someone else. Now, of course, when we talk about mistakes, and beating ourselves up for mistakes, or perhaps we've taken the wrong road on our journey here. The thing is, it's provided you with something that you needed. Mistakes are really information gathering, if you think of it that way. So you've gathered information along the way, you're processing it, and now you're coming out the other side of this struggle, seeing that perhaps you've gone down the wrong road or made something that you feel is a mistake. And I'm going to put mistake in air quotes there because it's obviously something that you needed in order to learn something. So let's see where this goes, Virgo. I'm going to be doing the dual reading here for the holiday period. And I'll start with your energy. At the bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Pentacles. So for you, there's an energy around you at the moment of building, planting the seeds. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you know where this is going. And I think you're wanting to know where this is going before you even kind of start the journey. But I do think that even if there's an energy here of a mistake or going down the wrong road, it's something that needs to be gone down. That's what I'm getting. Now, the other person has the Five of Pentacles, so we'll see where that goes, but let's have a look and see what the energy is around you here, Virgo, for the mid-month December into January. I feel for the majority of Virgos that I'm speaking about here, you've recently gone through a loss, something that you've built quite a bit of... you possibly had built a life around. It may have been a relationship, might have been a career, but I do think that it's recently, or you've recently ended it, or you are ending it, to take a different path, but it's like you want to know the end before you write the story. Or before you start reading the story, I should say. So let's take a look. I'm going to start with your energy. We'll cut these cards. We'll start with your past energy, where you currently stand with this, where you hope to stand with it in the future, how you feel about the person that you're dealing with at the moment, your doubts and fears about the situation, challenge to overcome, and one card for the outcome. And we'll also take a look at the other side. Remember, either side can resonate, so please keep that in mind. Virgo, whatever side resonates the most, that's your message. Virgo, I do get someone who's shown you compassion, shown you support. It could have been maybe a transitional lover. It may have been even a friend or a family member that's provided you with this, but I get the essence that, I don't know, I keep getting this message of moving on, moving on. So let's see, past energy around this person, where they currently stand with this, where they hope to stand with it in the future, how they feel about you, Virgo, their doubts and fears about this situation, the challenge that they need to overcome, and the outcome. All right, Virgo, let's take a look. Justice and the World in reverse. Okay. So what I'm getting around this is I'm mainly focused on the World in reverse. It seems like there is I'm picking it up as a cycle around the other person, which keeps kind of going around and around. It may be that you visit this person and that they see you during times of worry, stress, where you're going through things, where you come to this person for comfort. But it doesn't, well, if this is a lover, I don't think that it ever goes really beyond that. It's just more like a comfort kind of relationship. Now, justice for you in the past tells me that for you, you've just been focused on doing the right thing. You're a fair person. You weigh up the benefits. You want to look at all sides before you make a judgment. You act with integrity. You follow the rules, the letter of the law. So Virgo, very focused on doing things the right way. But this other person, I don't know, I get an essence around them of not seeing success with what they're doing, because I have a feeling that this is more of a one-sided kind of energy. But let's see. I'm going to get one more on the World in reverse. The World in reverse, the energy of the person that Virgo has been dealing with. Yeah, the Three of Cups in reverse. I get this as like a third. I don't know why I think that this is some kind of additional person that you go to for, well, I have to say it, I feel like comfort when you're going through a hard time in your life. Now, Virgo, remember, this can be the opposite way around. Someone could be treating you like this comfort person. Support, compassion, there may even be love, but it's very one-sided. Somebody gets more out of this than the other. Let's see. Yes, where you currently stand with this, Virgo, we've got the Four of Cups. The thing is, I think you're going through a really difficult phase right now where you're not interested in starting anything new. You may be seeing this person, I'm sorry to say, Virgo, but it seems to be more of a comfort relationship, just something to make you feel better about your current circumstances. Yeah, let's see. But they have the Magician card, so I get that this other individual here would like this to move along. They would like it to grow. We get the card of expansiveness. They don't want it to stay as this kind of, I don't know, maybe friends with benefits or a third-party situation here, where this is not really helping this other person. I do think that they're at a time in their life, maybe they've been okay with this in the past, but it seems to me now they're looking for something more than what they currently have. Maybe they're turning you away here, Virgo, and saying, look, I'm not going to be your comfort person anymore, that you turn to for support when you're going through a tough time. I want more. I want a relationship. Let's see. Where you hope to stand with this in the future, Virgo, you've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So yeah, very much an in and out kind of energy. You're not really looking for anything long term. So really, it's just, I'm sorry, Virgo, but if it's you here that's doing this, I feel this is probably more for the cross watchers. A Virgo might be doing this to you, but they're coming in and out here just when they're having a tough time. It might be a friend. It might be a friend. They kind of show up on your doorstep when they're going through a rough time with their relationship. But the thing is, if you're the person here that's the comfort person, I think you're getting a bit tired of this. You want it to be more than just this person's kind of go-to in times of stress, or like a backup sort of situation. Yeah, the Hermit in reverse. You know, if you've been spending time alone, feeling sad that you don't have a relationship of your own, and this person's been around, they're just kind of a friend that's there that you see from time to time, but they always seem to be going through difficult times when you see them, that maybe they're even depressed. Virgo, I get that the Hermit in reverse here is wanting to manifest a relationship so that you don't feel isolated, that you don't feel a sense of loneliness. So whatever side you're looking at here, we've got one person who seems to be more about wanting to make themselves feel better in the moment. The other person here, I think, has been that person's backup or friend with benefits or something like that for a while, but I get that that person's really wanting to change that now. Okay, now how do you feel about this person? Now, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, if this is you, it could be someone that you've met in the workplace, but it's very much a one-sided energy. I do think that they would like more with you, Virgo, but I don't think that you want to work together with them. They're not the one. They're not the one is what I'm getting. But they have helped you during difficult times. How they feel about you, we have the Knight of Wands. So yes, in the upright. So yeah, I mean, they want to have a relationship. They're very passionate towards you. They're very eager to get this started. I mean, we have the Magician here as well, which tells me this person is really seeking to manifest a relationship in their life. Now, I have a feeling that if it can't be with you, they're not going to be satisfied with this kind of one-sided thing that they've had with you in the past. Now, we have as your doubts and fears, the Five of Swords. So, Virgo, I think that you're starting to feel a little bit bad about what you've done here. You may even feel like you've used this person as a backup or as comfort to get over something. Now, you may have even been married in the past. I have a feeling, though, that you're either coming out of that marriage now. This may have been a transitional kind of thing, or that during the time you were married, you had this person as kind of like someone that you saw that listened to your problems, was there for you, but you never really saw them as someone that you wanted to have a long-term relationship with. But I think that they wanted that from you. But I do get now that you're starting to feel bad about how, you feel that you might have used this person. I mean, for validation, I feel. I had that Six of Wands just wanted to jump out there at me. For validation, to make yourself feel better. Yeah, but I think you know that this person is going to be disappointed, because I get them having to walk away here with a sense of defeat, with not getting what they wanted. I think they wanted a relationship with you, Virgo. Yes, they have the Eight of Wands in the reverse as their doubts and fears. So, Virgo, with this, it's about you blocking them. I have a feeling that I'm sorry to say this, Virgo, but I get that you've come in here, you've got what you wanted, and then you're leaving. I was getting that energy as I was shuffling the cards. Something ending with this person, but I have a feeling that you're doing it rather quickly, suddenly, and without explanation. So I get blocked communication. So you may have cut things off with this person quite suddenly. Okay. Now your challenge here is the Emperor in reverse. So yes, Virgo, I feel for a lot of you Virgos here, this is more of a cross-watchers read, I have to be honest. Or Virgo, you could be dealing with someone who's acting this way towards you, but I don't think the Virgo that I'm speaking to here is doing this, because this is very negative energy that I'm getting. I hope it's not you anyway, Virgo. The Emperor in reverse, it's very much using your power here, your influence over someone in a negative way to get what you want, really, with that Five of Swords, and then leave. So it's about how you use power. Yeah, you can't come towards someone here, Virgo, just as like a crutch, especially if you know that the person has feelings for you. Maybe in the past you were okay with it because this person presented themselves as someone who was okay with casual, or okay with it not going any further, friends with benefits kind of thing. But I think you realize that once this person starts showing an indication that they want more from you, I have a feeling that you start to feel pretty bad about it, and because you don't want that. So you're starting to rethink involvement with this person in the future, and I get you backing away from them now because they're giving indications of wanting more, and that's not what you want. Now, the challenge for this person is the Queen of Cups. So yes, they have been this very compassionate person. They've listened to your woes here. They've shown you compassion and understanding. Hannah is a very much a soft vibration, someone who listens and doesn't judge. She invites you into her world here, and with no judgment. So it's a person who really has kind of taken what you dished out. It was like a sounding board. Yeah. You wanted to be understood. You felt that this person understood you. Yes, very much an energy here of unburdening yourself around this person. But the thing is, by doing this, it seems to me that that's all this is for you. Someone to unburden yourself, your woes, your sorrows, get things off your chest, talk things out. It's almost like a pseudo-therapist. But of course, their challenge here is not to play that role for you. If they want more, or to stop playing that role in people's lives, I get cycle. And I do get that cycle. This person has played this role before for other people. And it's not repeating that again. I think that they want to have more than that in their life, rather than being involved with this kind of transitional energy of just helping people through tough times, and then, the person feels better now, and then they're off to some other kind of relationship. That's very unsatisfying. Now, the outcome for you, Virgo, is the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, it was short term. It was short-term fulfillment. It filled your needs, but just for a time. I get transitional. And the outcome for this person is the King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel that's you, Virgo. I feel like I'm speaking about a man here, a male Virgo, or a male earth sign coming up in the reverse. So this is not going any further. This is not going to lead to commitment or a long-term partnership. I get transitional energy during a time when this Virgo male was unstable, was down on their luck, was feeling bad about their circumstances, may have even been depressed. Resilience. I want to talk about resilience for a minute. Resilience is, how do we build resistance? It's by making mistakes, learning the lessons from mistakes made, getting stronger. It's part of growing up, it's part of expansion, is acting with self-responsibility. As we stretch, as we expand, we will most likely meet resistance or make mistakes or even fail altogether. And that's, of course, where resilience, confidence, and our inner will come into play. So here it's about, I get for you, Virgo, the Virgo male here, this is about having gone through this, having kind of made a mistake here by getting involved with someone who was showing you support and compassion but wasn't leading to anything. I think that you've recently asked yourself some hard questions. How much do you really want this? Does it align with your needs, your values? Are you devoted to having it? Do you have the strength? And I think that during a period of imbalance and difficulty, even of suffering, I think that this provided you with a learning experience, something that you needed to grow, to get stronger. True power comes from learning, going through these difficulties, these struggles, building our reserves of resilience, this ability to stand strong and to bounce back, is something that has at its heart wisdom and learning taken from experience. Having resilience, of course, allows us to not only have stability and solidity, but also the freedom to grow and to take that leap to the next level. It allows us to reach higher with a stability that makes things less risky and allows us to create with a bit more pleasure. So I get a feeling here that this Virgo male is wanting to move on. Is seeing this as a mistake, this involvement, but really it's part of a growth experience. It's allowed them, they've gotten something out of this. Comfort, support, a time of growth, during a time of growth, a transition, I feel. And this Virgo is now moving on to something else. Now, the problem with that, of course, is that we have a person here who has been a sounding board, someone who has been, I get a friend, but a little bit more than a friend for a lot of you, friends with benefits, something like that, who wanted more, but I do feel that really the only role that they've played here is of being like a transitional kind of energy. But of course now I have this Virgo moving on, and they may have even blocked this Queen of Cups energy. So we'll see where this goes in the extended reading. I hope that if this is resonating that you join me there. It'll be about another 30 to 40 minute reading, so please do check me out. The link is below in the descriptions box. I'll be putting a lot of clarifiers on the table, looking at some Lenormands and also some oracles to see where this goes in the future, Virgo. I'm offering a special at the moment, if you've been looking at my ticker there. For holiday, I'm doing a try me price, and to thank my regular subscribers, 99 cents per video for the extended version, or you can buy all 12 for $1.99. So that's me giving back and allowing everyone a chance at looking at the extended readings, which I feel is where I put all of my effort really towards those. So please do check those out if that's resonating. If you'd prefer a personal reading, of course, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the box below. I wish you the best with this, Virgo. Don't forget my 2020 year forecasts are out as well. The link for those are in the box below if you're interested to see what's coming up for you in the year next year. Wow. So wishing you the best for the holiday period here, Virgo. Take care, and I'll see you in part 2, or bye for now.